Well, good afternoon, YTPC. Hope you're all doing well. That last video was just a bit of fun for Claire. Hope it'll bring a smile and a giggle. We can have a bit of fun in the YTPC. So yes, it's not a bad day here today. It's overcast. It's talking about thunderstorms and God knows what, but touch wood, we haven't had any yet. And we don't want any neither. The ground's wet enough as it is. Housekeeping today, Friday, Falcon Friday. It's extra. There's the extra bent. And in it, some Savinelli Leonardo. This is an absolutely gorgeous smoke. And Phil, by the way, you left your tin behind. But I'm sure we'll meet again. It's here. So, yeah, the Leonardo, the Savinelli, the tobacco which I'm smoking. It's black and brown Cavendish, Virginia and Burley Flake. And it's like, taste note, it's like coffee and chocolate and vanilla. And it's absolutely, oh, it's good. Honestly, it's a really good tobacco. I shouldn't be telling you this because I'll be selling out of this stuff. But I'm glad we've got a decent, for me anyway, a good decent set of tobacco I can get over here in the UK, which isn't so bad. On about pipes and what have you, I noticed the Hardcastles, they put the prices up on some of them, which I think's a bit naughty, but I suppose they've got to make a living. But as I said, if you want snoozy in your lose, but yeah, they put the prices up, but it's a shame, but I've got plenty anyway, so I've got plenty to keep me going for a while. So yeah, that's it. It's a lovely tobacco, this. You can smell the cocoa and the like coffee. The coffee's more pronounced, and then you're getting your cocoa in the again coming after, and then just at the very end you're getting the vanilla, and it burns well, it lights well, and it's just a brilliant smoke. Now, one of you last week, I can't remember who it was, he asked me a question: how do I load my pipe? Well, it all depends what I'm smoking. If I'm smoking a flake, well, I'll need to when I load my pipe up. If you haven't got one of these, get yourself a leather tray because they're rather a godsend. You haven't got tobacco going all over the floor or whatever. But if I've got a flake, I'll take the flake out. I'll rub it in my hands like that. I don't do the folding like, you know, some people just fold and stuff. I don't. I give it a good rub in my hands, put it onto the dish, give it another good workout. If it's a bit wet, you can let it dry out a bit on there. Just leave it for a little while to dry out. And then it's basically feeding your pipe, just putting a little drop in, just gently tamping in the bottom of your bowl. And as you're working your way, you put more tobacco in, just a little bit tight, a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter until you get to the top, but just not over tight. Otherwise, you're not going to get a draw on it, like. And if you have packed it a bit tight, what I'll do, and I can sometimes pack them a bit tight. It's anybody can do it. It's just what it happens. all I do is get my prodder and I just poke it right down the centre of the bowl, just let a bit of air through, and usually that'll get away and it'll get you going again. For my everyday smoke, like my X1X blend, I'll have in a pouch, and we were on about loading pipes a few months ago, and Chad said he does exactly the same way. I put my pipe in there, and with my finger, it's like a little front loader of a digger, and I'll just keep putting it in, bit of a poke, putting it in, and as you get more used to loading your pipe, you know, maybe some of you youngins, you find you're packing them too deep. But it all depends on your tobacco, what you've got, and what you're putting into it. And ours just keep... It's just second nature to me now. I just put my pipe in my pouch, and I just load her up, steady away. Don't pack it too tight, you know, set off steady at the bottom, and gently away as you go to work your way to the top. And that's basically it. It's just... It's a learning curve as you're going on. You know, new ones, you are going to pack your pipes too tight. And it happens. It happens to the best of us. And as I say, I can still sometimes still do it now, depending on what tobacco it is. Especially if, like what's the tobacco called, what I usually smoke? Erinmore. Not the Erinmore, the Ennerdale. That, sometimes I can pack that a bit tight. But you just learn as you get on, and as I say, with your flake, I just give it a good rub like that in my hands, get it all broken up. But as I say, put it onto your tray. If you haven't got a tray, get yourself a tray or a baby plate, as Bob's got, you know, anything just to put your tobacco onto. Then you're not losing tobacco all over your lap and all over the floor. And that's how I do it. It's there's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just whichever way you find it best for you. But that's how I do it anyway. I better get through. I've got a load. I say I've been that much on this week. Duke was sick again on Wednesday. And I've all blooming nice for him to be sick because of the parish council meeting. I didn't dare leave the house, and he'd eaten some. Well, it was grass. He's like a goat. He just eats grass, and it's just he makes himself bad. But he's fine again today, so he's absolutely spot on. So I've got to keep my eye on him because he's a buggeroo. He really is. Right, I'm just going to quickly read out. As I say, I've been that busy this week. I've just had to say that much on. I've tried to keep up with all your videos. I've watched some, and I've just gone straight onto the next one. And I've you know, some I've left comments, some I haven't. I've put a like on you or out like that. It's just I've just got left behind, and but I've really been trying to catch up with all of you. And but as I say, I've got a lot of new subscribers here, so I'm going to read these off quickly, and let's get started. Well, we've got the Matchbox Mark. Thank you, Mark. Good to have you aboard. We've got a Philip Rossale, a Marco Polo, a Norman Yerby, a Mike Kelly, Rider of the Clouds, Joey Brewer, he's into his photography, Iron Rails and Pipe Drains, we all know that chap. And one fella, now my pronunciations here, you know what I'm like, I'm going to do my best here. Sigo Eno Trotterson, I think that's correct. I've got a Lance Sawyer, a Will Vorhaus. I think he's pretty new to YTPC, and he's got 36 subscribers at the moment. So we'll pop over. I'll leave those details in my description box. You can pop over and have a look. And then we've got a Radar 468. Now, just bear with me 1 second, because the chap I promised I'd give him a shout out to, and I forgot to write him down. When I can find. Oh, let's have a look. I did promise I'd give him a shout out, and I'm going to do that now while I remember. Where are we? Let's have a look. Sorry about this. But if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Isn't it always the same when you're looking for somebody you can't find him? I think I've found him here. Yeah, he's called the League of Keepers of the Briar. Now, he's pretty new to YTPC. He's done a couple of shorts, and he's done his first video, his state pipe makeover, which is 4 days ago, and he's only got 14 subscribers. So I say I'll leave his details in my description box. Pop over, take a look, and do what we do best. If you like him, his first video, that state pipe, what he did was brilliant. Hit his subscribe button. And apart from that, the other thing is hotel said, oh well, she was on the phone this morning, we had a great big long chat on the phone. And had to get going like, but we had a good chat. About something else. As you do, that's what the chats usually are, aren't they? Well, guys, I think that's about it. I've done all my shout outs. I say, loading your pipe. That's how I do it now. I haven't got a tripod or a bipod where I can do a demo. I'm not rigged up for that, so I can't do that. So I've done it the best I can, and I'm sure there'll be other guys on there who've got like a bipod or something like that, or a tripod. They'll be able to, there'll be a video out there anyway. But as I say, I'm not rigged up with a bipod, whatever you want to call it. Well, I hope you all have a brilliant weekend. I hope you're all having a good Friday. A good Friday. It's a bank holiday with us in the UK, and so they've all got Monday off. Well, not everybody, but some have Monday off. And so if you have, I hope you enjoy it. Have a great weekend, and enjoy it. Whichever way you spend it, and be kind to each other. It isn't hard, and I shall see you all on the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Ta-ra now.